So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and it's time for the weekly movie and pop culture hunt. Yeah, we're going to go out to some stores. We're going to look for toys, action figures, pop culture stuff, movies, horror-related items, Halloween items. Yeah, let's just have some fun, man. Go out to some stores. Check out what's out there. Just get out and about and just have some fun collecting and looking for items, man. That's just part of the fun. So let's get out there. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Happy birthday!
Well, I put that on there because this video will actually post on my birthday. Yeah, go ahead and support me here and social media, JeffMan316 on Instagram. Let's get into Walmart. This Walmart here, I can't even find, this is my local one, they don't even have a new release movie section. But they did stock up this glow-in-the-dark section, and my other store didn't even have Megan on there. So they got a few more new ones. Let's see. We did see Black Phone, Salem's Lot, The Lost Boys. That Pearl's the Walmart exclusive slipcover, so don't pass up on that. Even though you did got some 4K announcements that those Pearl and Maxine were coming to 4K and from Second Sight, I think. This is new to Walmart, the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 1 and 2 double feature DVD. So if you didn't get those, that's a cheap way. I can't get it back in the hole.
That's what she said.
Anything else? That Lost Boys, that's the 3-film collection. And I'll just give you a shot. This is so basically they got the collections and some TV stuff. And I'm not seeing any new releases anywhere in the store. They got books, magazines, but oh well, that's pretty much the whole movie section. Right beside it is the clearance section. This G.I. Joe set is $40. I don't think that's much of a clearance if you ask me. I think that's still too high.
That's too fucking high!
No, the price is too high, but either way. Well, I'm not really seeing anything else worthwhile. In their toy section, they got a few WWE figures. Got that AJ Styles Cody pack. Lex Luger.
You are a fucking idiot.
Ultimates. The AEW figures are clearanced. That Moxley is clearanced. Got this Bret Hart Monday Night Wars. These Monday Night Wars are one of the reasons I'm selling a lot of my figures. These Build-A-Figures used to be exclusive, but at least this one right here, it looks like Buff Bagwell on the front, but that's Bill Michael Cole. At least that Michael Cole looks different. That's like the Monday Night Raw, old, early Michael Cole. They got a Stone Cold. But they're re-releasing these figures like that Ron Simmons and a bunch of these, man, and it kills the value and the collectability of the originals. Nobody wants them anymore. I used to trade and sell, pissing me off, but either way. And I don't see a whole lot else in this Walmart. Star Wars, they got the Superman stuff. Mr. Terrific. Got some Lego stuff. That's kind of cool. You got a Hot Wheels there. You can build it. I guess it comes with the car. And then we got the Family Guy stuff I showed you before. And that's Bender down there. It's pretty neat. And Mona Lisa. And on the way out, the Halloween section, they didn't have anything new, but they did have these big stuffed animals. Look at this. You got one. I got a duck with a Jason mask on. And we stopped by the grocery section and look at what I finally found in here. The Fanta with Michael Myers on the box. And then they also have the one with Chucky. And I looked behind there. That was the only two they had right there. But there was one more way in the back. We got a Five Nights at Freddy's Fanta Orange. I may grab one of the Michael Myers ones. But either way, our next stop on this hunt is going to be in Target. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Sound like the police coming after us. The figures don't look like they had it too much over here. They got this Damian Priest Finn Balor set with the Money in the Bank briefcase. That Austin Owen set is old, but it's kind of cool because it's got the shirt commemorating their match at WrestleMania. They got Charlotte. What do you guys think of her and Bliss teaming together? I can at least stand Charlotte now. I couldn't stand her before. I don't see a whole lot. They got that Hall of Champions 4-pack and nobody's going to buy at that price. Yep, it's too high. Star Wars, not a lot. They got these clearance up here. They actually probably the price they should be now. Instead of pricing it to where you can't afford them. They don't really have any new Simpsons. There's your dinosaurs, your Jurassic Park. Do these things make a noise? Where do you push this thing at? It roars, but the head doesn't move or anything. That's kind of cheesy. What if just people have pressed the buttons too many times? What does this guy do? Nothing. Somebody pulled his tail too hard, I guess. Look at that tongue. Over here in the DC Marvel section, they got that Spider-Man statue. Got that, what is that, an 8-pack? They got a Deadpool statue. That's like the one we saw the Platinum Edition at Walmart. I like the red outfit better. I wish they'd clearance that. I'd get it. What else they got here? They got some new G.I. Joe figures. There's Snake Eyes. Cobra Commander. I used to buy these way back in the day and I stopped. I'm glad I did. That's cool. Who was this one? A Major Blood. I remember that being one of the ones that were like super hard to find back in the day. I think it was in one of those packs though. Probably had a bunch of extra stuff in it. If they reduced the price of that, I might would get that. That's cool. And that one is coming down in price as well. If it keeps coming down, I might get that. So. And then on the way back, go through the vinyl, go through the books, all this shit that nobody's buying. I never see anybody in this section. So this is the NECA Funko section. And look, they actually did add some new stuff here finally. We got the Toonie Terrors, Terrifier, Art the Clown. Back's kind of cheesy, but...
Nothing. I just want to do it.
That's neat. Might have to pick that up. Oh, look, and they added some new Ben Cooper figures. You got Pennywise. And you got Michael Myers. That one is cool. I might have to actually pick that up. I got the Jaws one and the Return of the Living Dead ones before. And that's the only two they have there. I think there is an Art the Clown Terrifier one. Oh, wait. They actually added some NECA stuff.
Holy shit!
Ghostface, which has already been in here, but... New Turtles, got Donatello, Leonardo. Where? Okay. Got an Alien Romulus, Xenomorph. They got the rest of that turtle set. Is that it? Oh well. Hey, they got Captain Spaulding. That's pretty cool. So yeah, finally got something in Target. Yup, finally restocked NECA.
He started to shake.
Alright, well we're going to shake our way on down to another Walmart since that first Walmart had nothing in it other than the glow-in-the-dark covers. Let's see if we can find something. In the mask section, I'm still looking to see if I can find one that's got the black mask. But they did add the Pennywise mask, so that's new. And they got, look, you can get a bloody cleaver. Almost looks like something out of Beetlejuice with that handle. You get the mask there. It looks like it's out of The Strangers. What is this? A bloody, what is it? A bloody machete. That looks kind of cheesy, but oh well. And then they did get some Ghostface masks. So they are trickling in new stuff. Oh, and look at this high dollar Michael Myers mask right here. I'm going to have to give this a look. It's loose. Yeah, somebody must have already pulled it out and looked at it. What else they got? I like these skeletons that light up. I thought these were pretty cool.
at all.
That might be kind of cool. I don't know if it's $35 cool, but you know. And then we'll head to the movies. Doesn't look like they added anything new, but it looks like a lot of people did buy Jurassic World. That's a good sign. $50 for the 7-movie collection on DVD, though. That's high. They still have a ballerina, and they do have a spot for the Steelbook. They just never got it. So the Steelbook's $29. But I was able to see. You know, I saw that online. I was able to actually find it in stock when I looked, because one of you guys were looking for it, and I checked. And over here, they got Ouija, Long Legs, Spirited Away, Chainsaw Man, Serenity, Casper. Lots of cool Steelbooks. And look, looks like they restocked Rumpelstiltskin. One of you guys were looking for that as well. 16 for that. Not seeing much else there. So that's nice that they restock stuff in here. This is the TV section. That Drew Carey, I unboxed that on the channel. Somebody just watched that video and commented. So I appreciate you guys supporting some of the older videos. And over here you got The Chosen, Dark Winds, The Clown in a Cornfield DVD and Blu-ray. The Surfer that I didn't really acknowledge last week.
Acknowledge me.
And I still have to watch The Jolly Monkey. I'll watch that soon. That Shadow Force is $7.50, and I noticed Amazon did match that price, so nothing else new in this section. Their Glow section, I don't think they've got anything that the other one didn't have, but they never got Megan in this store. That other store had it, and then they put that price sticker on that damn Vincent Price set. That's ridiculous. The Night Stalker, the Night Gallery, Black Phone. What do you guys think of Black Phone 2? The trailer for that looks pretty good. That Salem's Lot there used to freak me out when I was a kid. That scene with him scraping his fingers on the window. What's back here? Oh, they even restocked the Halloween. Look, I'm going to do their job for them and fix that. That and the other Halloween needs to be together, though. But what do we got here? No, oh, I thought it was Five Nights at Freddy's. So, in their pop section, I thought this was fairly neat. Look at that. Bob is Beetlejuice. That's a neat looking figure. Storm. What else we got? I always like that Electric State one. And then their NECA section is like small, but somebody put these Superman pops over here. Never saw those Jaws, the newer ones, the 50th anniversary stocked. They got Ultraman and Mechagodzilla. And the Jaws, they do have that. And the movie Maniacs, and then that Ted Lasso was clearance.
Starting to shimmy.
She's starting to shimmy.
Hot stuff, cool prices. I came in here specifically for this to see if they restocked this notebook here. But let me look at these stickers real quick. These are Friday the 13th stickers. These weren't in here last time. It looks like most of it is based on the reboot movie, I think. And then they got Chucky, but yeah, you guys found the Michael Myers Halloween 2 notebook with pencils in here. All of mine, I looked through these last time. All of them are Pennywise with the wrong sticker on it.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh well, what is this? Snow globes. Anybody wants to get me one of those Michael Myers ones, I'd appreciate it. What is this? Five Nights at Freddy's, a little arcade thing. I think we saw all of this before. They got that Michael Myers figure from Halloween 2. Already had that from last year. What are these? Somebody opened that one. Oh, they do have these snow globes here. This is cool. Trick or Treat. Sam. That box artwork is awesome. And what else we got? Got the Halloween 2 with Michael Myers. Box art isn't quite as cool as the other one, but it's not, the nightmare isn't over. But it is pretty neat. So looks like that's the main two there. They got this ghost face still. Hey, there's the Michael on fire from Halloween 2. So they got both of those. You can get both of those in Five Below. Down here, look, they got added those little ducks. Does anybody buy those? Beetlejuice, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. Are these $5? Chucky, Gremlin. Oh, that's neat. That's from the Rob Zombie Halloween movie. Might have to check on those. You got Pennywise. I know they got bigger versions for like $20 in Spirit Halloween, but I don't collect those, so the small one might be alright for me. Stranger Things pillows, and they got this Time to Float Pennywise notebook. So everything's coming up Pennywise. Got Pennywise plush, I guess, because you know that Welcome to Derry show's getting ready to come on, and then they got tons of plush here. You got a Gremlins, you got Gizmo, and then look over here. You can even crochet. Use some Michael Myers. They got a crochet kit. How pathetic is that? Do we really need that?
Starting to.
Shudder, Ted.
She's starting to shudder.
She's starting to shudder.
How bad is it, sir?
It's not good, but at least she's not beginning to crack up.
Oh well, let's crack up together as we go into Barnes and Noble booksellers. I'm not really looking for anything in here. and it's an off week, so we'll just browse. In the front, they do have this horror section. Look at this. It's got a Terrifier figure here of Art the Clown. That's like the one I think that was in Walmart. It's the one, if you get it wet, it makes it look like it's bloody. So that's pretty neat. It's neat to find that in Barnes and Noble. And then they got this cheap section with no sign up. Looks like it's mostly Kino. Is there a sale for Kino more than 30% off now? Or in the future? Nate and Hayes is very underrated. Two Jakes just came out. Road Trip is good. Only the unrated version is on Blu-ray, not 4K, just so you know. Wayne's World. Sacrifice. I don't have Sacrifice. Sneakers. Rest in Peace, Robert Redford. Vice Squad, not good enough to put in a case. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Is both sides of this Kino? Yep. There's your Coneheads, Billy Madison, Bottoms Without a Slip, Brick. That's a good movie. Green Border I don't have. I'll Sleep When I'm Dead was very good. In and Out's pretty underrated. I should get that right there. I skipped that one before. Cross Creek, Maul Flanders was a pretty fun watch. Donovan's Reef. Career Opportunities, I love that movie. They got the 4K and the Blu-ray of In and Out. Holy Cow, Bridget Bardot, Billy Madison, Kingpin, Happy Gilmore, The Lady Killers. A lot of people don't know there was an original Lady Killers before the Tom Hanks remake. Little Buddha, I still need to get that. And they cleaned out the Jurassic World of the 4K disc in the Steelbook, so. Over here, there's your A24 section. Has anybody seen this Souvenir 1 and 2? That's one of the few that I haven't purchased from those A24 digipacks. I also don't have Sing Sing down there. Is that movie any good? And I skipped, I think, Queer and Showing Up. So I don't have those. I think other than that, I've got all the other ones. And they don't have the material lists in here that I see. Has anybody got this one, The Last Black Man in San Francisco? I think that's the only big box one that I'm missing from the stores. Over here in the main section, I'm just going to glance. I'm not really looking for anything. The Man with the Iron Heart. I never heard of that. What do they got here? Hey, one of you guys was showing me a different steelbook for that Final Destination. It was from Denmark. I'll throw a photo up here. It looks pretty awesome. How come we can't get that? Escape from New York Without a Slip. Aaron Brockovich. Deep Blue Sea, 50% off. That's time to get that one for sure. Look at that. Look at that damage right there. Not once, but twice. Got 2 dings on the side there. I wouldn't buy that even if it was 20. Only to cost 25%. Shit.
Whoops-a-daisy. By God. We're going to have to clean that up later.
Dexter, Original Sin. See, I'll pick it up. Die Hard on DVD is what I dropped. How did that fall? The Dead Zone. What do you guys think of those Amazon exclusive steel books costing $45? That's one of them, Dead Zone. I skipped all those. I'm not participating in that nonsense. They can have them damn things for $45. I got a feeling 6 months from now they'll be $25. Nobody bought them. What else they got? Nope. Does anybody like that movie? I can't stand that movie, Nope.
No, 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 I don't wanna, no, no, oh, no, no, no.
Past Lives. I don't think I have that one. That's an A24 title, right? I need to get as many A24 titles as I can to beef up that collection. Part of my collection. Oh, I've seen that before. I thought it was something else or something new. They have the doorbell thing going off. Garbo Talks. That needs to be over in the Kino section. Anything down here? Xanadu 4K. Nobody's going to buy that on the bottom shelf. We need that in the Kino section. Over there in that special bin. I got to check. If that was 50% off, I might would get it. Yeah. So look over here on this table where the Kino stuff is. We got to put these two that I found over there. We got to put Xanadu. And we got to put Black Sheep. Yeah, Black Sheep, holy cow. You know what he always says.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, now if somebody might buy those things. And on the steelbook wall, let's see where they added anything. Well, mostly steelbooks. Megan 2.0 is coming out. The Sunset Boulevard now is not 50% off, and it doesn't have a slip, so not as good of a deal. I think that Lethal Weapon steelbook has come way down on Amazon. I thought it was like $23. So if you didn't pick that up, it's time to get it now. I don't see where they added anything new right here. Oh well, let's go around on the other side. It's more steel books over here. Platoon. What else we got? Time Cop right there. Lord of the Rings. Red Eye's good. Oh well. Beastie Boys on vinyl's good. Here's some anime stuff. Those two covers look pretty decent. Now that Spirited Away is so plain Jane, man. What's up with that? Figured I'd give you a glance. There's not a lot in the store today, so you can look at some of the cool anime. Like that Castlevania Nocturne looks pretty cool. And then they got Pops, and here's the Arrow titles. That Lost in Space was recent release. Hey, on my way home, I was charging at this local store, and look, they got this big cock out front.
I don't hate you hate roosters. I don't hate you roosters. Hate cocks. I love
Yeah, let's go. So let's go ahead and look online and see what was released on September 16th, 2025. You got the Tron Legacy and Tron, the original movie 4K Steelbooks. I've told one of you guys I have no interest in Tron. I never have liked it ever. No interest in the new one coming out. And you guys said, oh, you thought you knew me. But either way, this is Spinal Tap 4K from Criterion. I'm going to get that, but I'm going to wait until the next Criterion sale. Krull 4K Steelbook. I don't need that. I've got the Krull Blu-ray. That's just one movie I rarely ever watch. Not going to upgrade that to 4K. Cinderella Man, same thing. I've got the Blu-ray. That's good enough for me right now. Now, Meatballs is one of my favorite movies, so I'm definitely going to get the Lionsgate Limited Meatball 4K Steelbook. Night of the Juggler, I remember my dad and I watching that movie. That's a pretty decent movie from 1980. Kino released it 4K. I might get that. The Dark Knight trilogy, I'm not interested in double dipping on that. We got Rustlin and Ludmilla, whoever, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, so if anybody knows down below, let me know. Should I maybe watch that? Daybreakers 4K Steelbook. I really love Daybreakers, love the cast there, so I may end up getting that. Lionsgate Limited. Halloween 4K Steelbook, another fucking double dip. How many times they're going to release the same movie? But they got me, because Jaws is my favorite movie. Halloween 78 is my second favorite. I'm going to get that. I like the cover artwork. Speak No Evil, that movie's pretty decent, but I'm okay with my Blu-ray. I don't need to support them fucking you over by releasing the 4K like 6 to 9 months later. No thank you. The Pied Piper, no interest there. The Betrayal, The Devil's Bride, Requiem for a Dream, I've got that, but that is a really sexy looking release there from Lionsgate Limited. I might get that. Hellbender, you got Arrow Videos Blu-ray. Flaming Brothers, there's the digipack of the Blu-ray of Spinal Tap. Born in Flames, The Buster Keaton Show, there's the Blu-ray of Night of the Juggler. The Wrong Arm of the Law, that's Peter Sellers' movie from Kino. Maybe when they have a sale I might get that. Not familiar with most of this stuff. Hotel Rwanda's pretty decent. Dakota, don't know what that is. There's a MASH documentary. My Dead Friend Zoe. Didn't that come out on DVD already? I don't remember. Father Brown Detective. The John Wayne Gacy Murders. Anybody seen that? Is that worth watching? This Is My Father. Some anime stuff. Big Helium Dog. Smodcastle Cinema. I don't know what that is. I might have to look into that. Is that a raunchy comedy? It looks like they're covering up something down there. Not familiar with any of the rest of those. Silent Horror. That looks interesting. Might have to dig into that. Santo versus Infernal Men looks interesting. Maria, like AI at the end. That looks maybe kind of interesting. Anybody know anything about that? We got Mutilator 2, the last horror film. And then looking ahead, there's a Terminator 2 film collection 4K Blu-ray set there. But other than that, only the couple of catalog things that I'm interested in. So what's up with this bullshit they releasing everything all in 1 week? Like, they could have spread that stuff out and helped people out so you didn't have to buy everything all at once. Either way, I'm still not happy the way they do that. I know it saves on shipping and they don't think physical media sells, but I think it's ridiculous. So let me know in the comments down below of the stuff that was released this week, what you bought, and let's get home and I'll close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. Says it on the sign, JeffMan316. Yeah, that's JeffMan316 live back there. That references to where you and I meet up right here, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We talk about pop culture, we talk about physical media, all while watching along to a movie. So hopefully you guys will join me for the next live stream. You'll know when I do that by hitting the notification bell. Once you're a subscriber, it'll let you know when I do that. Speaking of that, the next video that I'm going to post is more than likely going to be the movie haul. Every week, you know, based on what new releases are that week. I'll let you guys know what I picked up, whether it be in stores or online, and we look at them and I give you my little mini reviews if I've watched them, or I ask you guys to help me if you've seen it and I haven't seen it yet, especially if it's a movie. If I get any collectibles, which I might this week, you guys might, you'll see it in that video. So hopefully you guys will keep supporting me. The easiest way to support me, if you don't do anything else, is every video you watch, like them. If you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's free of charge. When I hit 4,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably be a movie, might be something else, might be a collectible. But yeah, come along for the ride and subscribe if you will, please. You can also, once you subscribe, hit the notification bell like I mentioned earlier, and it'll let you know when I post new videos or go live. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel. Probably do some Halloween related stuff. I got one more Jaws video I think I want to do. I'm also going to unbox at least one figure that I recently got. Might do that as a short. I don't know yet. But yeah, follow the channel and just watch any of the content. Support me any way you can. There's other ways you can support me. Look in the description of this video and all my videos. Lots of cool stuff down there. My eBay store is there. I sell a lot of used, loose and boxed wrestling figures. I also sell some media, physical media. Get yourself a signed David Sterling autographed box set, collector's box for like Camp Blood and maybe like Axe Grinder and some B-movie horror stuff. If you're not familiar with who David Sterling is, look back up on the channel, JeffMan316 David Sterling. Do that search. You'll find a video, at least one, where I did an interview with the man himself. Also, you can see my affiliate link down there. Copy that. Put it in your browser on your phone, click it, and go to Valoria Video for all your physical media needs. Great new online shop. They package amazingly, ship quick. The guy who runs it is an awesome person. I support him. He supports me. With that affiliate link, it helps me. But when you check out, don't forget to put JeffMan316 as the code during checkout, and you're going to get 10% off your first purchase. So hopefully you guys will keep supporting me in all those ways. Everything's down below. Social media links. Follow me on JeffMan316 on Instagram. All that stuff, and then more videos coming soon. So keep watching, keep supporting the channel, and I'll keep making the content. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter signing out saying you guys be safe out there.